Hello you guys, it's Crystal Lopez here. How are you? I hope you're having an awesome day. Guess who I brought along with me? Can you say hi?
Hi.
We are going to run in. I convinced him to come with me to CVS so that he could see how I'm kind of doing this cereal shopping. That's really kind of what it's turning out to be. Cereal shopping and laundry detergent shopping. So today is the last day for the current Walgreens deals, which the deal that I am most interested in is a specific line of cereal. I believe it's the General Mills. And they are currently $1.88 a box. Plus Ibotta has a 50 cents off up to 5 of this one and this one and this one and this one of all the different ones. Plus I have a $2 off coupon from Walgreens that I get to apply to it as well. And I think I have another manufacturer's coupon in the app as well. I need to check. There was some other stuff on my digital card. I have figured out how to get my digital Walgreens card onto my phone. So it should be a little easier, although I do feel like CVS is a much easier place to do this stuff. But right now the best deals are at Walgreens, and it's making the boxes of cereal $1.30 and some change. So I have until today to use, like, everything will change tomorrow, the deals and the Ibotta offers. So I want to make sure that I get everything that I was wanting to get. I am almost at $100 in Ibotta money, and I'm going to see if I can get to that. So I've got a couple of pending bonuses that I might qualify for. Let's see how we do this. And I do know I've already seen a sneak peek of the deals that are going to go live tomorrow for Walgreens and CVS. And one of them has Purex, where I can get, it's like a 50-ounce bottle of Purex for $1 when you stack all the deals. So
How big is the bottle?
like 50 ounces. So it's a pretty decent size.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. It's bigger than...
I'm very skeptical, but
it's bigger than the bottles of Tide that I'm getting for $2.25 a piece. Or, yeah, $2.25 a piece. But I'm happy with the $2.25 a piece. But I'm here to figure out how to buy all the things as cheap as possible, right? You either got time or money. What do you have?
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't got money, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we're going to walk in here and see what we can do. And we're going to take you along with us. Is that a good deal?
This is $2.89.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. It has 2 sides. That's 2 lights coming in at the same time. Hang things up.
Okay, so we went to the first Walgreens. Lenny is seeing how these deals work. What were you doing? Were you picking your nose?
No!
Okay,
I was rubbing my eye.
Okay, just making sure.
And you start to film when I'm rubbing my eye.
Well, I was waiting for the ding, 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 ding to stop because you don't have your seatbelt on.
I know.
Which I'm sure someone will bring our attention to.
I know it. Give me a ticket.
All right, so I have my seatbelt on for all intents and
I make
purposes.
sure my passengers have seatbelts.
Oh, okay, because we need them for sure.
I think seatbelts kill more people than they do save people. So that's my opinion. But only my opinion. Strictly my opinion.
Okay, do me a favor and don't share nonsense like that here.
Okay.
That could really hurt somebody.
Okay, strictly my opinion.
Yeah, strictly. Very, very strictly. Anyway,
I think I was going to save some money, and then all of a sudden...
So yeah, let me tell you what happened. We went into Walgreens and I said, let me show you the clearance area. I think you're gonna really think that it's super cool. I said, I think that you'll think that this clearance area is really cool. So I show it to him and he finds a timer that is on clearance for $2. And he finds, which that's a good deal, right? Yeah?
It is a good deal.
Yeah.
Even the cheapest ones at Walmart are like $6,
So then he also found an RCA cable cord. What was it for? It was for changing from...
It's like you could put your computer to your TV, but it's instead of like a it's a USB to some kind of a cable deal. I don't know. But anyway, I know one of the kids wanted one the other day, and I'm like, oh yeah, and I gave them one because I had one.
Because you always have that kind of stuff.
I always had. So I seen it here. And
so he saw one, and it was for $2.29.
Can't beat that.
And he's like, that's a great deal.
$10.
They're usually $10 or so. He said, that's a great deal. So we checked out separately because different things come from different budgets. And so when he checked out, his total was like $40. And I was thinking, that's really weird.
That's kind of hard for
That's really weird.
We didn't save nothing.
Yeah, like, that's weird. Why was your total so high? So I was looking over the receipt as we were walking out the door, and they charged him $22.99 for that cable. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a clearance price, and that's not what this label says. So he went back in.
And the boxing looked kind of old, too. You know?
Yeah. So he went back in, got his money back, no big deal at all. But they were still saying that it was supposed to be $22, that was the correct price. And he's like, just give me my money back. Which if we wanted to, we could have argued for them to
it's not
honor the price that was on the package, but it wasn't it wasn't
okay.
something that he had to have. And like brand new, you could get it for $10. So yeah, that was...
I think they just
It is mispriced.
Mispriced.
The original price is mispriced, and the clearance price is mispriced. It's mispriced, period.
It's mispriced.
It's a misprice, okay? So, whatever. We just left it for somebody else to argue with
It's no big deal.
them about it or whatever. There was no argument. I'm just saying, if somebody wanted to fight for their right
To party?
then they could have done that. All right. So we're going to go to another Walgreens because this Walgreens didn't have enough cereal for me to cash in on my Ibotta deals the way I want to. So instead I got some of the Kellogg's deals, which were buy one, get two free, and they were $5.99, so that made them $1.99 a piece, but there was no Ibotta to stack with that. The deals that I want for my Ibotta deals are General Mills cereals, and if I use, because you can get each one 5 times. So if you have that many Ibottas, and you don't want to waste your Ibottas because you don't know if when you go to the next store if they're still going to be in your Ibotta account. Like they come and go. It's kind of
like... Is it almost like a Chapada?
No.
But an Ibotta?
No, Ibotta is like I bought a bunch of stuff at CVS or I bought a bunch of stuff at Walgreens. That's what I think Ibotta means. Anyway.
It could be like I thought I saved some money.
Yeah, that was an I thought a deal. He thought he was.
You know what the deal is that if you have a bunch of kids that are always continuously eating, and you buy cereals because you're going to buy cereals anyway, you might as well just go to Ibotta and buy a bunch of that stuff. It's inexpensive. I mean,
Ibotta.
The kids like that kind of stuff, and we looked at the cereals before. Even the ones that say healthy have the same. I mean, they're all unhealthy.
This is not a conversation about is cereal healthy for you. This is not a conversation about does cereal have sugar, because
they all have
that is common sense. Like you're not sharing anything groundbreaking when you say cereal's full of sugar. Interview a bunch of kindergartners. They're going to tell you cereal's full of sugar. Everybody knows that. This is about finding the cheapest ways to feed my family right now in an economy where my business is not making the money that it was. So here we are, right? So this is what we're doing. We're learning how to find good deals. I'm working hard at figuring this out. I think I'm doing a good job.
Let's go flea market.
I don't know about that. Anyway, all right. In just a minute, we're going to go into the next Walgreens and you can see what I bought. That's pretty funny, right? No?
No.
Okay. All right. So we've been to a couple of Walgreens and they are all waiting for their deliveries. They are all wiped out of the $1.88 cereal. This man did not believe me how popular this deal was. And I'm proving to you how popular it was, right?
Very popular.
It's like, he goes, well, let's go in this one. The shelves are bare. So, although he did get some of these and, oh my gosh, I had a few. They gave me a stomach ache. Anyway, so now while we're waiting for these stores, every Walgreens that we went in said that they get a shipment today and that things should be on the shelf about 5. So it's 3 o'clock. We also need to take some food to my in-laws. My mother made a bunch of, she made like a Thanksgiving dinner before she left, kind of. It was chicken and stuffing
Close.
and gravy and cranberries. It was so good.
It was good.
And she is
delicious.
adamant that the stuffing has to be eaten by today or we have to throw it away. Like, she is adamant. She does things different. This man will eat things that have sat in the fridge for a week.
Absolutely.
He has no problem with that. Anyway, she made enough for us to take some to my in-laws because she just adores them and they adore her. So we've got to go take that to them so that they have dinner for tonight because it has to be eaten tonight. But in the meantime, we're going to run in here.
We're gonna force feed them.
No, we're not. Why would you even say that?
Well, it has to be eaten tonight. If they don't want to eat it tonight, so what do we do?
I don't know. So there's a brand new Dollar Tree that just opened in our area. It's an old Salvation Army that's been turned into a Dollar Tree. And I will tell you, there's another Dollar Tree that opened here in our neck of the woods about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. And it has never been good. Like, it's in a newer shopping center and it's bare. It doesn't have hardly anything. This one is in an old building.
And it's huge.
It's huge, and the parking
go
lot
see what it
is
looks like.
packed. I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome. So
You think so?
I think so. It's
Okay.
packed, and they just opened. So we're going to take you in here. We're going to see what we can find. People eat off of dollar store food all the time. Let's see what's in here.
Ooh, really?
All right, I've got the AC off in here so that you could hear us. And I'm about to pass out. So we're going to go in the store, okay? We'll finish this
Come on,
conversation.
let's go.
Let's go. All right, so here's what we found inside. It's the $1.50 tree. Or the $1.25 tree. Here is some of what you see right when you first walk in this store. Let me just tell you, this one was stocked. I am so impressed, especially for it to be brand new and it's so stocked. Oh my goodness gracious alive. So they've got snacks, they've got housewares, they've got regular groceries. You need laundry baskets, they have it. You want a craft, they've got it. They had hangers. Now it's only a 7-pack. And if you break it down by per unit, so for 7 of them, you're paying $1.25 or $1.50. Do you need a sewing kit? They got it. You're going to pay more per hanger than if you bought, a whole bunch of them in bulk, or even if you bought like a 20-pack at Walmart or Target. But the point is, if all that you have is a little bit of money in your pocket, you can get some things. You can get some things at Dollar Tree. Their craft stuff was next level. They have so much stuff and it's very comparable to the type of thing that you would find at like Hobby Lobby, but for so much cheaper. So now, is the quality exactly the same? I mean, some of it, like these crafting kits for kids that are leaves and scarecrows and whatever. I mean, what are you going to do with that stuff when it's done anyway? Are you keeping it forever? I mean, they had some nice organization stuff. These pumpkins are adorable, and I think they're $1.25, maybe $1.50. That is a better price than Hobby Lobby. I was really impressed. They had a lot of things that meet specific needs that we may be, if you've only got a little bit of money and you're needing to get some things for your laundry room and you've only got $10 that you can put towards that, go to the Dollar Tree, right? Anyway, Lenny was looking at their craft stuff. I'm like, really? Do we really need that? Do we really need that? So this scrubber here, we did end up getting. I'm going to show you those in just a bit. Um, and they were they worked really well. I used one of them to clean the bottom of my shower floor. Anyway, here's some more snacks. All these snacks are in one dedicated area. This is like not in the food section, so to speak. So this is just kind of like a quick little area that you could run into and get snacks, drinks, chips, things like that. Um, so lots of stuff over there. I will also tell you that I was quite impressed with their school supply stuff. So as a homeschool mom who, this is the time of year where I'll get some more notebooks and some more notebook paper and some pens and stuff. I'll show you in a little bit what I bought. I bought 3 school supply items. That's it. Like I was not in here trying to spend a bunch of money, but they've got some good stuff. And I forget how much they have for birthdays. If you need helium balloons for a birthday, go to the Dollar Tree. If you need wrapping paper for like one gift, go to the Dollar Tree. You're not getting a huge tube for whatever that is, $1.25. The bows, oh my goodness, you can't beat that price compared to what you're going to pay at Target or Walmart. Candles, things like that. Really just go in there and see if they have what you need. This really is cheaper than going to Party City or something like that. So I was impressed. Gift bags, very affordable. Now, um, cleaning supplies. There are some good deals over here, and then there's also some stuff that's not going to be a good deal, especially if I know I can buy it in bulk for a better price. But again, you got to remember that if you only have a little bit of money to put towards this, then this is where you're going to need to go, right? So they've got name brand stuff and they have their store brand stuff. So like the Gain is $3, but the Palmolive you can get for $1.25. They've got Comet, Tidy Bowl. They have what is that one? Fabuloso. They've got some Fabuloso stuff. Now it is a small container of it, but they do have those name brand things. I think Spick and Span was another brand that they had that is a well-known common brand. Anyway, if you've only got a little bit of money that you can put towards cleaning products or whatever it is that's on your list, you can certainly run in here and find what you need to get you through the week for a little bit of cash. I've seen this over and over again, and I wanted to see what it smelled like because it was only $1.25. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the smell was, but I didn't care for it. So I know that right now I'm showing you guys how to buy things like toothpaste and shampoos and soaps for really cheap at CVS and Walgreens by stacking deals and stacking rebates and all the things, the special offers and the cash register receipt deals. But if you aren't doing that kind of thing, Dollar Tree is definitely a place that you could run into and get some shampoo for $1.25 or $1.50. Their bars of soap collection was really vast. They have a lot of options here. So are you going to pay more if you buy $1.25, $1.25, $1.25 opposed to a big pack at Costco or Sam's? Yes, but if all you have is $1.25, you can go in here. These smelled great. That lavender one smelled really good. It was very florally, so if you're not into floral stuff, it was definitely a strong perfumey smell, but it smelled good. Lots of good little things here that if you are needing to stretch your dollar and you're needing to get some hygiene stuff, run in there. I was so impressed with everything that they had in here. Toothbrushes, $1.25 a piece. If all you have is a couple of bucks, run in there and get you a thing of toothpaste and a toothbrush. They have it. Fully stocked, lots of options, not just their store brand and not just off-brand stuff. So these, I love these little, I don't really know what the formal name of these are, but they're the little pick type flossers. They had these in there. I was so impressed. So I grabbed one for the kids and then one for adults to have on hand because I really like flossing with those. So I grabbed them. They had beauty products. I've not tried their beauty products, but there were some name brand items. I mean, if all you've got's a couple of bucks and you're needing to stretch your budget, give it a try. Just give it a try and see. Yeah, so you'll see all the things here. They had razors, they had shaving cream, they had little travel size. There's all the deodorants, but they also had little travel sizes of things. So if you are going on a trip and you don't want to spend a bunch of money at Walmart or Target on travel size items, you could certainly go in here and get some of those things for really inexpensive. Now, by the unit, if you are you saving money when you look at it, if I buy in bulk at Sam's or even bulk at Walmart, am I paying more per ounce to do this? Maybe, but what is the purpose that it's serving? So this one had a lot of groceries, and I'm going to show you all of those. First, that was their freezer section, which was impressive. And then here's the beans and rice section. So they had jasmine rice, regular long grain rice, and brown rice. They had lentil beans, red beans, pinto beans. I think they had white beans. There were a couple of different beans that they had. I was really impressed with the selection and how fully stocked it was. I really, really liked that. So I can see me coming in here and figuring out a way to, showing you guys how to feed your family for $5 or $7, right? Utilizing some of this stuff. Now, again, I feel like I always need to say this because when if you're getting a little package of, say, mashed potatoes, the boxed mashed potatoes, are you going to be able to pay less per unit to buy it in a bigger supply somewhere else? Yes, most likely. However, if all that you have is $2 to figure out what you're going to, what side you're going to have to go with your dinner, then this is probably where you're going to need to go. $2.50 will get you a couple of things in here, right? Plus tax. So they had some of these, which those are $1.25 a piece, but I know right now Walmart has them on sale for $1. I also believe that Hunt's spaghetti sauce is a little cheaper at Walmart, but if this is closer to you and this is where you're at, run in there. Obviously, that's a tiny thing, a Miracle Whip, but I mean, if all you got's $1.25, then that's what you got, right? So all the condiments fully stocked, pickles, mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, barbecue sauce, A1 sauce, all the things were in here. Seriously. You could, all the spices, if you're trying to start your pantry from scratch and you're needing some of the basics, this is a great place to run into to get what you need and to start stocking your pantry. I mean, they had everything. So impressed with how well stocked they were. Flour, sugar, again, you can get it cheaper in bulk, but you could also make your dollar stretch really far here. Cake mixes, marshmallows, those yummy muffins that come in the Martha White muffins that all you have to do is add water. They have those. They've got brownie mix, Jiffy, little containers of cereal. I mean, $1.25 for one of those when I could get with, Walgreens deal of $1.88 a box plus an additional 50 cents off, paying $1.38 or 39 or something like that. For a whole box, that's a better deal than that, but you get the idea, right? They had so much variety. They've got shelf-stable milk. They've got protein drinks, all the things, coffee filters, ramen, all the things. They really had it all. So, and lots of variety. Canned soups, you could certainly come in here. Now, personally, I would get Walmart's store brand, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, what have you. But if you're here and you've got a little money to put towards stocking up your pantry, go for it. Red Gold is a local San Antonio brand, so I loved seeing that in there. Oh, they've just got it all. Canned vegetables, canned fruits. They've got the Goya brand. We buy that a lot. Um, you've got their version of things like the thin wheats and the Cheez-Its and the buttery crackers. They've got their versions that are really inexpensive. They've got dishes. I mean, moving into a new place and need stuff, this is absolutely a great place to go. All right, so you see all of this. They had what people would call Tupperware, but really it's, storage containers for leftovers. Tupperware's a name brand. Foil, parchment paper. I feel like they had parchment paper. Yep, there it is. Um, The containers, all of those containers are great for freezer meals. Excellent options. They've got a few refrigerator items plus the freezer items. There are options for sure. It was busy in there. Everybody was there. Great little items that you could grab for the kids' lunches while it's summertime and give them easy hot lunch ideas that they potentially could heat up themselves in the air fryer or in the microwave. They had it all. Those pizzas are $4. Not bad. There you go. Some good name brand stuff too. And then other kitchen supplies like trash bags and Ziploc bags, although I'm going to show you a great deal that I got at Walgreens on Ziploc bags. That's the best deal. And it's running through August. Paper plates, cups, lots of disposable things in here. And then you've got at the end of this aisle kitchen supplies like kitchen utensils and other ways to store your food and pantry organization items, kitchen towels. They got it. If you want it, they probably have it, honestly. There were lots of great things. So, run into your Dollar Tree. If it's a well-stocked one, you're going to be, I mean, you could spend 2 hours in here going through everything. I wanted to show you this Tide, $1.25 for, I think it said 6 loads. That's really probably, I mean, is that stuff really accurate? I bet that's 3 loads worth, but $1.25, if you're on a budget, this is a great option. All right, so let me show you what we ended up getting at Walgreens. We got 4 boxes of Cocoa Puffs, 4 boxes of Reese's Puffs, and a box of Cheerios. And after stacking everything, I paid $9.92 out of pocket, plus I will get back 50 cents for each of those boxes on my Ibotta. So that is $2.50. So really I paid $7 and some change. And how I did it was these were $1.88 a piece. Okay, plus you get that additional Ibotta that I was just talking about. But in the store, what I paid was $1.88 a piece. And then I had a $5 reward on my account there. Plus I had a coupon, a manufacturer's coupon. So yeah, that's how I got that. And then I grabbed these. So that was the General Mills special, right? Then I grabbed these right here. They were the Kellogg's brand was buy 1 for $5.99 and get 2 for free. So it gave you 3 boxes for $5.99. And if you divide that by 3, I believe that's $1.99 a box. So I was able to get these. There is a box missing of the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Somebody already got into them. So that's how that deal transpired. So basically it's 3 for $5.99. So I got 2 of those 3 for $5.99 deals. Plus I did go ahead and grab these little dots, the dot pretzels. They were on clearance. You saw those in the clearance section for $2.49 a piece. These are just some good little snacks to have on hand. Garlic Parmesan and barbecue. So there's that. And then at Dollar Tree, I did grab, this is a really good deal. We love these flossers. I had never tried this brand before, but these hand flossers, I grabbed this one for the kids and then one that was a grown-up one that I've already put up. And then we grabbed 2 of these scrubbers, one for the grill, and then one of them we used upstairs in our shower. And it got stains off of our shower floor. Now we used some cleaner with it, but this was so good. It got stains off of the shower floor that I thought were never going to come off. And then I grabbed these. So when we moved here almost 8 years ago, I used to have some small, they were probably the size of 2 of these, each one, but it didn't have the paddle handle. They were small dry erase boards and small chalkboards, and we would use them in our homeschooling, and I've missed having them. Jack and Luke Henry need something sometimes to just quickly write down some answers when they're watching one of their homeschooling videos. So these were only $1.25 a piece, which I thought was a great deal. And then they had the dry erase markers for $1.25. So that's a win-win. All right, so let's rewind to the week before. And these were the deals that were at Walgreens. So they had their toilet paper, buy one, get one half off. So they were $5 a package for 12 rolls of toilet paper. Buy one, get one half off. Plus, there was a coupon that you could stack on top of that. Then they also still had that $1.88 on the General Mills cereal, and the buy one, get two free of select Kellogg's is a deal that went on for a couple of weeks. Plus, they had these 3 for $5 on the Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its is a snack that my kids eat. One of my teenagers actually eats them. So those kinds of things were on sale. And then I always like to check the clearance section, just to see what's back there. I don't think this trip I bought anything off of the clearance, but I always like to see what's back there. So just taking a look. If you need a gift idea or a gift for, a baby shower or something coming up, this is a really great place to find some goodies. So I was just taking a look at what they had back there to see if any of it was worth it. The coffee mugs are a good deal. These slippers down here are actually a good deal. I think they were $2.99 a pair. You could buy them now. Yeah, $2.99. Buy them now and hold on to them as stocking stuffers for Christmas if you find the size that you need. But if you don't need them, don't buy them, right? Obviously. Okay, so then another deal was the Tide. They were 4 for $10, making them $2.25 a piece. This is a better deal than being able to get them for $3.74 for that same size at Walmart. Or if you take all 4 of them and combine it to, I think it comes out to 130 loads, then it's even cheaper. It's still cheaper than buying the big thing at Walmart, even on sale. And then the zip bags, which these are all on sale until the end of August. Buy one, get 2 free. So 3 of them for the price of 1. Go get some. All right, so let's dive into this haul from 2 weeks ago. I'm going to show you what I got at Walgreens this week. They have got some really good deals on detergent and on cereals. And actually, this cereal deal is better than the CVS cereal deal that was $1.99 a box. I'm going to show you. It's really good. And there was also some Cheez-It deals, paper bag deals, and toilet paper. So let me run through this really quickly with you. What I'm learning to do is to take the deals that are offered at CVS and Walgreens and use Ibotta to stack a rebate on top of it. And then don't forget, you can also scan these to fetch. I've got links down below in the description that give you referral links with my affiliate code or referral code, and it will get you some automatic things in your account, points for fetch, and a referral dollar amount. I think you get $5 if you sign up with my link in your Ibotta account. So, all right, right now, specific General Mills cereals are on sale for $1.88 a box. That's pretty amazing. So, I grabbed the Cocoa Puffs, Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Trix. You could also get Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, or the Reese's Puffs. These are the ones that I got. But then you can also stack on top of that 50 cents per box off using Ibotta. So that makes these $1.88 minus 50 cents, makes them what, $1.38 a box? That's pretty awesome. So the first store that I went to, they only had, I don't know, half of this. And, well, no, I guess they had about 10 boxes of this. And I got a coupon, a printed out coupon to use towards my next purchase of any of these same cereals, $2 off of 5 boxes. So when I went to the next Walgreens, not only did I get $1.88 a box, plus I'll get the Ibotta 50 cents off per box, but I also got $2 off because it was 5 boxes or more. And it printed me out more coupons for $2 off for 5 boxes that I can use again. So you see how this works, like you're just constantly earning and gaining. Now, I will tell you, my favorite store to do all this stacking stuff at is at CVS. I feel like it connects really well to Ibotta. So I can't get my Walgreens card to connect automatically to Ibotta. I'm sure it's something that I'm doing wrong. But CVS, it's automatically connected. So as soon as I check out, I don't even have to scan my receipt for my Ibotta rebate rewards. It does it for me automatically. With Walgreens, I'm having to scan my receipt, which is a little after the fact, which is a little annoying. I need to call them. They have really good customer service. I'm sure they can help me. But essentially, your Ibotta rebates go directly into your account, into your Ibotta account pretty quickly. And then once you meet a $20 threshold, you can have that transferred to your checking account. Like, it's really, really super easy. Okay, now the Frosted Flakes, they were not part of the sale, but they did have a separate sale, which was buy one and get two for free, basically. Let me find my receipt. Yep, buy one, get two for free. So this was $5.99 a box, but essentially you get 3 of them for $5.99, making it just a little bit more than what you're paying for these per box. So that is not bad at all. That's a really good deal. So I grabbed 3 of those because one of my kids does like Frosted Flakes. All right, so then the other deal is right now you can get specific Bounty, Tide, and Downy products for buy 4 for $10. So these right here are 32 ounces of the Simply All-in-One Tide. So 4 of them was $10. That is cheaper than, so that makes them, I want to say that makes them $2. Let me see if I can find my receipt. I'm not good at remembering all of this stuff off the top of my head. So that makes them $2.50 a piece. So if I take 32 ounces times 4, that's like 128 ounces. If I go and look up on Walmart.com what 128 ounces of this is going for, normal price is $20. Right now it is on sale for $16.88, but still that's $6.88 more than what I paid for this, for the same thing, right? So this one is 31 ounces, but it's the same situation. I got 4 for $10, and that is $2.50 a container. And if I tried to buy 31 ounces times 4, which puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. That's 126 ounces, I guess. If I don't even know if they make, I was trying to find it on Walmart.com to see if they made the Oxy-Stain one in a larger size, and they didn't have options, but I'm sure that fluctuates depending on what they have in stock. But still, buying them for $2.50 a piece times 4 is cheaper than what I'm going to pay for the large one, or even obviously it's definitely cheaper than what I'm going to pay individually for the smaller containers. This is the way to go. What I'm learning is CVS and Walgreens are great places to buy cereal, laundry detergent, shampoo and conditioner, body soaps, toothpaste, and oral hygiene stuff, some snacks, toilet paper deals. Like, you just have to spend your time figuring out what's on sale this week, what are their deals of the week, what are the top things, who has the better price, what can I stack it with, how can I also use points that I'm earning. Really, honestly, it takes time, but it's completely worth it. Okay, the other thing that they had is these freezer bags. So I have been someone who buys freezer bags at Costco or Sam's in bulk, but I will tell you, when you can find a deal like this is really good. So right now, this deal goes on through the end of August. So you could go and get these anytime between now and I think August 30th. So one of these goes for $2.79, and there are 20 freezer bags in here. And I use freezer bags for freezer meals, to store my meats when I break them down, to store leftovers in the fridge, what have you. So the deal currently is buy one, get 2 for free. So you're getting 3 of these for $2.79, which makes them like less than $1 a piece. I think it's 93 cents a piece. That is so cheap. And when you need to do your back to school supply shopping, and usually you have to get some sort of Ziploc bag, these will still be on sale through the end of August. So this is the place to go. You're going to save so much doing it this way. All right, and then Cheez-Its were on sale for, this is a little bit of a smaller package. I think it's a 7-ounce package. This is 7 ounces, or this is 7 ounces. And I have a kid that loves Cheez-Its. This is his thing that he loves. So these were buy 3 for $5. So that made them $1.66 a piece. So 3 of them for $1.66 each. That's not bad at all. And I like that these have a resealable bag. Okay. And And then there was something else that I used a coupon for. What was it? I think it was the Scott's, maybe. I can't remember, but something in my first trip, I got an additional $1 off. But anyway, okay. So then here is the Scott's toilet paper that is 12 rolls for $5. That's the price of these all the time. However, right now they had a promo where you could buy one and get the second one for for 50% off. So for $2.50. So I got 24 rolls of toilet paper for $7. Is it $7 or $7.50? Yeah, $7.50. That's not bad at all. So here's what I think the best deals are right now at Walgreens. All right, guys, this is all that I got. Yes, I know it's a lot of cereal. We're not sitting down and eating all the cereal at once. This will last us. I'm learning like when the cycles of their deals are, when is the best time to buy each of these cereals, and we're just stocking up on them. You've either got time or you've got money. Which one do you have? All right, run into Walgreens, check out their deals this week. Sign up for Ibotta and for Fetch. It will pay off for you. And let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. See you in the next video.